What's good, YouTube? Team Josh back here with another video today, and we're going to be talking about the NBA draft, going through a Bleachereport article, grading the picks, talking about my reaction analysis on each pick, and I'll probably give my grade as well. If you guys are enjoying the video, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and more importantly, it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content, so making me want to push out some more. So let's just get into it. Alright, so we got the 2020 draft here. Uh, let's see. Number one pick, Anthony Edwards. I give this pick an A. If you guys watch my mock draft video, I'll leave the link over there in case you missed it. I thought it was going to be LaMelo, but I did say they were interchangeable, Anthony Edwards and LaMelo. He is the most NBA ready. Going to be good scoring fit alongside D'Lo and Cat. So I give this one an A. They gave it a B, but I don't know. I think it's a pretty good pick. Number two, James Wiseman. Now this one I give a straight A+. The Warriors have a position of need in center. It's their biggest hole. They get beat by a lot of bigs, but they also do like playing small, which could hurt them. But I give this a straight A+. 7'1" center, 7'6" wingspan, 240 pounds. Gonna crash the boards. He's gonna be a real threat with the Warriors. LaMelo Ball at number 3 with the Hornets. I give this one an A as well. It's going to be a pretty exciting basketball to watch the Hornets play with LaMelo, Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham's there, Bridges, PJ Washington. They do need a center, but it's going to be pretty exciting basketball. That backcourt is going to chuck up a lot of threes. LaMelo's got very good moves. I really like him as a player. I give this one an A for sure. And I guess Bleachereport's not too different from me, A-. Number 4, Patrick Williams. Now, this one I thought was a crazy pick. Not because Patrick Williams is a bad player, but I just felt like you could get him so much later in the draft. Chicago could have at least, if they really wanted Patrick Williams, they could have at least traded down and got an asset and still drafted Patrick Williams, because I think he would have been available in after 10, after 11. I had him going around maybe, I had him like 17-ish, 16. But could have snuck into the lottery. I did debate him on a couple of my lottery picks, late lottery. But this one, I'd give it a D. Not because he's a bad player. He's a pretty good player. Just because that, for the number 4, they could have got much better. What did they give him? A B+. I guess they're pretty high on Patrick Williams. Number 5, Isaac Okoro. Great fit for Cleveland. They got a lot of scoring going on in that team. They just need help on the defensive end. And Okoro takes care of that. He can guard whichever perimeter threats out there every night. Gonna impact the Cavaliers right away. They give it a B. I'd probably give it a B, B+. Number 6 for the Atlanta Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu. Now this one was another interesting pick, I'd say, just because they have Clint Capella and John Collins still there. I guess it does create like a three-headed monster type scenario with the Hawks. I felt like they might have needed a little bit more defensive help, which Okongwu does do. So it's not like, I guess they did fill a couple of needs. He kind of reminds me of Bam, so I'd give it a B, B- maybe. And yeah, they gave it a B- as well. Number 7, Killian Hayes for the Detroit Pistons. I'm giving this a straight A+. The Detroit Pistons finally got a point guard. I feel like their last good point guard was Chauncey Billups, and that was like in 2005, 6. So I think 7 was the last year he was there. Finally got a good point guard. Finally can rebuild instead of being a middle of the pack team. Now they just got to focus on moving other pieces like Blake Griffin. And I think they're on that rebuilding train. They should really work toward that. Straight up A+ for me. They give it an A-. Number 8, Obi Toppin for the New York Knicks. I love Obi Toppin on the Knicks. But I would downgrade this pick just a little bit. I'd originally give it an A because I love Obi. But when they were having the draft, Denny Avdija was still there and Tyrese Halliburton was still there. And those are two really good players projected to go in the top 5, top 6. So is Obi Toppin, so you can't get mad. I'd give it this pick easily an A or a B+, just because of the availability of those two players. When I found out Denny was there, I thought the Knicks were going to take Denny, and I thought it would have been a steal in my opinion. But still, I'd give this a really good pick. I'm really excited for Obi Toppin. He's in New York. He's from New York. Gonna be a great fit. What did they give him? A B+. So yeah, not too far off of what I said. Speaking of Denny, he did go number 9 to the Washington Wizards. I give this one an A, B+ easily, just because they got him at such a steal. It creates another playmaking guy out there just to take the load off John Wall if they do decide to keep him. If not, they have a playmaker already set at the forward position where they can distribute the ball, and he's a good defender as well. Needs to work on his shot a little bit, but he's 19 years old, really young, really headed toward that rebuilding phase. So if they do keep Wall or let him go by trade, they already have a playmaker set to take over that role. What do they give him? B minus? Yeah, not a bad pick. Another interesting pick here, number 10, Jalen Smith for the Phoenix Suns. It does address their little power forward issue, but I'm not so sure how well Jalen Smith and DeAndre Ayton would work. Smith can space the floor. He can hit the three. He is a great shot blocker. He can post up. He could work face up in the post. Overall, I think it's a decent pick. I wouldn't say it's the greatest pick for the Suns. Their small forward and power forward were their biggest weaknesses, and I don't know if they completely address that. I know Jalen Smith is going to come off the bench for most of the year playing backup center, not power forward, especially in this day and age. But overall, I'll give this maybe a C plus, a B maybe. Yeah, they gave it a C minus. I don't know. I didn't think it was that great of a pick. There were better options like Devin Vessel, that went to the San Antonio Spurs. Really good 3-and-D guy. Perfect fit for the Spurs. Pop really makes the 3-and-D guys really work on his system. And they used Danny Green to such great potential back in the day. They turned Kawhi into a superstar. All defensive-minded players who could shoot the ball. He turned them into great players. I mean, not great in terms of Danny Green, but he was good in San Antonio. He was a big part of their championship run. So I give this pick a B plus. Yeah, they give it an A minus. Number 12, Tyrese Halliburton to the Sacramento Kings. Straight A plus. This was a steal for the Kings. Tyrese Halliburton was projected to go in the top 5, top 6. I think I had him at the Hawks at number 6. And the Kings are going to lose Bogdan Bogdanovic. They're going to lose they're going to trade away Buddy Hield because he doesn't fit well with Luke Walton. They don't have a lot gelling going on over there. But this is a perfect player to match up next to De'Aaron Fox in that backcourt. 6'5", could shoot the ball, can defend, can play make. Perfect fit next to De'Aaron Fox. Straight A plus. Got him at a steal at number 12. I would be ecstatic if I was a Kings fan. Yep, they agree with A. Number 13, New Orleans Pelicans, Kira Lewis Jr. And this was a player I didn't have in my lottery, but he was jumping up on the boards. Pretty good player. Let's see. They had the 4th highest pace, and they're going to even increase that with Kira Lewis. Pretty fast, end-to-end. Him and Zion actually running the court with Lonzo dishing. That's pretty good. He can what? Damn, he's 165 pounds, though, so he definitely needs to bulk up a little bit. That is very frail in the terms of the NBA. Still 19 years old, though. He has tons of time. And 36 point from 3. He got to work on that a little bit as well, especially if he's playing next to players like Zion, Ingram, and Lonzo. He is going to be open a lot. So overall, not a bad pick. I just feel like he needs to put on some weight to be an effective player. Number 14, Aaron Nesmith for the Boston Celtics. This one was an interesting pick as well. The Celtics don't need any wing help, so I'm not sure why they drafted Aaron Nesmith. They could have addressed their big man issues here. Yeah, C plus. I would have gave this a C. He's not a bad player at all. I just feel like the fit isn't there. And great shooter and great. Yeah, I think he's the best shooter in the season last. Yeah, 52% from 3 last year on 8 attempts, 14 games, but still, that's crazy good. All right, number 15, Cole Anthony to the Orlando Magic. Not a great shooter. Definitely not from the field. 38%. 3.5 turnovers compared to 4 assists. He needs to work on that. But he did score 18 points a game, I believe, with UNC. He's a great scorer. He's really going to help in the with the Orlando Magic. Obviously going to be playing backup behind Markelle Fultz. Maybe he'll take it away from Markelle Fultz. We all know how Markelle Fultz hasn't really proved himself that well. Overall, I think it's a pretty good pick. I'd give it a B. Yep, so does Bleachereport. All right, number 16, Isaiah Stewart, Detroit Pistons. Another power forward off the board. I don't agree with this pick. They have Blake. Maybe it means they're going to trade Blake. I hope they will. But they have Christian Wood. And that's big because they really need to focus on Christian Wood, not keeping him happy, but like making sure they re-sign him. He has crazy good games. Really beast of an athlete, kind of. but this guy's kind of like old school. Christian Wood can space it a little bit. He's old school, bang and bruise kind of guy. So I'm not sure if he fits next to players like Blake Griffin. So number 17, Aleksej Pokusevski for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To be honest, I'm not too familiar with Aleksej. I feel like he's a overseas player. So let's just see. Oh yeah, this is a 7-footer that can shoot. Yeah, he's pretty crazy. That's a nice pickup for them. Kind of reminds me of Sabonis maybe, because he went to OKC as well. But yeah, he's a pretty good steal for them, I'd say. It's like kind of like a home run. Maybe they got the next Porzingis, or anyways, if they don't, they have like 16 other picks. So pretty good pickup by the Thunder. I'd give it a B. All right, Josh Green for the Dallas Mavericks. Another good defender. Another good, not a great scorer, but playing next to Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway, he's gonna get some open shots. If he could just get to knock them down at a consistent rate, he's gonna be a great fit next to Dallas. I really like that pick. I'll give it a B. Yep. Number 19, Saddiq Bey for the Detroit Pistons. As a player, I think Saddiq Bey is a very good player. As a player, I'd give this a B. Yeah, they gave it a B as well. A nice 3-and-D guy. But the fact that they had to trade Luke Kennard to get the number 19th pick, I give that move an F, because Luke Kennard was really coming into his own, averaging like 18 points or 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, something along those lines. And he was like really, really blossoming into a good player. And then they traded their lottery pick and Luke Kennard out for an out of lottery pick, which turned out to be Saddiq Bey. And I don't really agree with that trade move at all. Overall, Saddiq Bey is a good player, 3-and-D. Really going to fit the Detroit system. Probably going to fit well next to Killian Hayes as well. So I'd give that a B. As a move as a whole, F. Number 20, Precious Achiuwa for the Miami Heat. Another big banger down low. It's going to give Bam some help. Another energy player to grab some rebounds, really push the tempo. Really good pickup for the Heat. I'll give it maybe a B. Doesn't really space the floor that much, but when he's pretty fast, you don't need to. Yeah, they give him a B-. Number 21 for the Philadelphia 76ers, they got Tyrese Maxey. And I can't believe he fell this far, to be honest. Really good scorer. Not really the most efficient scorer. Let's see. Does it have his percentage here? Yeah, he shot 29 from 3. But 83% from foul line. That's pretty good. But he's a great shot creator. Great tough shot maker. Really is going to give the 76ers some off-ball scoring when Ben Simmons is on the bench. When Embiid's on the bench, maybe. Really good creator and guard depth for the 76ers. B+, yeah, I'd give it about a B. B+ as well. Zeke Naji for the Denver Nuggets. And another front court player, just in case they do lose out on Jeremy Grant, Paul Millsap, Plumlee. They are all hitting free agency. So they got Zeke Naji just to plug into the rotation. Now, I don't know how well he fits next to Jokic. I feel like Jokic needs a more spacers out there. Like, just give the ball to Jokic and let him work. They gave it a C. I'd about give it the same. Number 23, Leandro Balmaro for the Timberwolves. Another Spanish player going to the Timberwolves because Ricky Rubio is returning. Now, he's 6'7", I believe. Yeah, 6'7". 6'7" wing. He's going to be playing behind D'Angelo Russell, behind Anthony Edwards, behind Malik Beasley if they do re-sign him. And there's also Rubio there. So he has a lot of competition in the wing. There's also Josh Okogie. So I'm not sure how much of a need it really fills for him. But it's someone that they're kind of, I guess, developing. So it's not a bad pick. He does have to improve as a shooter, but overall he's a pretty good player from what I've seen. They give it a B-. Yeah, I'd give it about maybe like a C+, B. RJ Hampton for the Denver Nuggets. This one I thought was also another steal. He does have the size and athleticism. Not a great shooter, but he can work on that. I'd say the Nuggets kind of got a steal here. He was projected like top 5 when college season just started, and he kind of fell, but I'd give this like a B, B+. Emmanuel Quickley for the New York Knicks. Another good pickup for the Knicks. It gives them a basically a combo guard like player. He scored, what did he score, like 16 or 14 last year? Yeah, 16 points a game on 42% shooting. Pretty good. I think that's 42 from 3 actually. Yeah, 42 from 3, which is really good. It's gonna help with RJ. It's gonna help next to Obi Toppin. If RJ is handling the ball a lot more next year, definitely gonna help him a lot. It's gonna help Mitchell Robinson grab some rebounds, kick it out to him for a wide open shot. I'm not sure what his role is gonna be right away. He does have a little bit of backcourt competition. They give it a C. I'd probably give this a B. I actually really like Quickly for the Knicks. Number 26, Peyton Pritchard for the Boston Celtics. Another interesting pick. They give it a C minus. I don't really like the pick that much. Maybe because they're gonna lose Brad Wanamaker. They want to go ahead and get a little bit backup guard depth. But they're so stacked at guard. They have so many players that could play guard. So I don't know. They say he has high IQ, so that's pretty good. But I'm not a big fan of this pick. I think they should address their big man scenario. Number 27, Azubuike for the Utah Jazz. Another big man, 7 feet, I believe, right? Yeah, 7 feet, 270 pounds. It's a pretty big guy. I think they went with this pick just in case they do have to trade Rudy Gobert. There were rumors of that, to the Mavericks, I believe. Sorry, and there were rumors of that. And I don't know. I feel like you have to keep Gobert if you want to compete for the title. I don't know if Azubuike is gonna handle that. But moving on, we have Jaden McDaniels to the Timberwolves. Really good pickup here as well. Pretty good scorer. If they slot him in at power forward, I believe this is a really, really good fit. Because I'm not sure who their power forward is right now. They don't have James Johnson. I think that was their power forward last year. There's no Gorgie Dieng. I don't know. I think if he slots him in, if they slot him in at power forward, I think this is a steal of a pick. What do they give? B minus? I give it a B plus, honestly. Pretty good. It says, what is it? His ceiling. Comparison to Mario Hezonja. Yeah, not bad. Well, Mario Hezonja wasn't that great in the league, I'd say. But he could run pick and roll, score out of ISOs, hit long range jumpers. I don't know. That's what you want from a big guy. He's 6'9" too, so he can easily play power forward or small ball power forward. Malachi Flynn for Toronto, a high IQ point guard. Not bad. He is kind of old, 22. Not athletic either, apparently. Yeah, I guess this is kind of like a future move just in case Kyle Lowry does go elsewhere. They also have Van Fleet, who I almost forgot is hitting free agency. They give it a C plus. I don't think this is a bad move for them. I think this is kind of a move they needed for insurance policy wise. They give it a C plus. I'd say it's not that great of a pick, but I'd give it like a B minus if anything. I don't know, just because of his age, so there's not much potential. Well, not that I'm saying not much potential, but he is older, and the NBA doesn't tend to go to the older people unless you're LeBron James, because he's like 36 now. Number 30, Desmond Bane. I give this pick an A plus. I can't believe Desmond Bane fell to number 30 for the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, they gave him an A minus. Steal of a pick. 43% from 3. 200. No, I thought he was 250 pounds. Yeah, 43% from 3. Great role player. Apparently uncanny for being at the right place, right time on defense. Yeah, the knock on him is that he's not athletic or young, just like what's his name again? Just like Malachi Flynn, yeah. So that's basically the same thing with him. I guess that's why he fell all the way down to 30, but I thought he was gonna go in the late teens, maybe early 20s. 30 seems like a steal and a half for him. I'm glad they got him. He's a pretty good player. Let's see how he does in the NBA. So that's gonna be all for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please do leave a like, comment. Actually, let me know down below, who do you think was the biggest riser, which I think we're all gonna agree is Patrick Williams, or the biggest faller in the draft? Who do you think got the best fit for the draft? Who do you think was the biggest winner of the draft? Let me know down below. And who's your favorite player in the draft? Let me know. Let me know all that down below. I respond to all the comments. Can't wait to read them. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video on all the trades that have been happening over the past few days. Probably come out the day after this one. I'm not too sure yet, but I'm gonna try to work on that. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys soon. It's gonna be it for now. See ya.